I'm Zoe, and this is Divinity Within Thee. Welcome back if you are returning. I was just trying to finish up a read, and I was hoping sometimes when I come back on here, when I turn the phone back on, it will ask me to resume, but it's not doing that. So, just to end the last one, the situation was this person is going to come in and they are going to be the ultimate truth teller, okay? And through telling the truth and through sharing our story and through letting out these secrets, whether they're family or ancestral, like if they were harmful or for us to heal from, or us needing to heal from these things that we've been keeping, that as they come out will be the ultimate level of healing. And that's what brings in, right? That's what helps us to be more connected to source. That's what brings in our next level of evolution, right? This death and rebirth, right? That's what reconstructs this new thing, okay? And that's what removes us from having all these people that used to abandon us, and really just it's bringing in these lovers, okay, and this family from past life, okay, and all these people will be people that have been out here kind of more recluse because we're more sensitive. So this person, this pride or this leadership, yeah, they're going to come in and they're going to be victorious. There's not going to be any excuses. There's not going to be any reasons. There's not going to be any excuses. There's going to be solutions. This masculine, this embodied divine masculine is going to come in victorious with solutions, like an emperor, having things handled, not creating more problems, not giving feminine more problems, but actually able to create abundance, to understand that it takes work in order to get to the next phase. And they're not afraid of that because they know the stability that the feminine gives, especially when they're not fighting, okay, or being defensive. Now, just so you guys know, let's be very clear. A divine masculine will never fight with you okay, not never fight. Wrong phrase. Okay. To know the difference between a man or a masculine, right, and a boy or a man-child, okay, if a man is more concerned with being right or proving their point, they're a child. They haven't healed their mommy wound or their daddy wound. They haven't healed it. So they need to be heard. Their parents never listened to them, and so they will fight and fight and fight and argue and argue and argue because they need their point to be heard. And being right, feeding their ego and their attention is more important to them than the happy ending. So you have to be aware of that, okay? So if somebody is going to continually want to fight and argue and say, I'm right over you, feminine, that's a boy. That's not a man. That's a man-child. That is someone that has mommy issues and mommy wounding and needs to fix that, or daddy, okay? They weren't heard. Your place to get heard, like feminine, is not here to be your fucking mother. You need to be heard and you need to say something, then you say it when you've asked to discuss it. Not when you're overriding whatever she's discussing about her emotions or what needs to happen or boundaries. That's gaslighting, that's manipulative, that's narcissistic, psychopathic bitch shit. So, just so you guys know, the actual man, the actual feminine, the actual embodied masculine will not have these feminine qualities, which means they will not be over emotional, which means they will be able to manage their emotions. So if feminine gets angry or if feminine gets over emotional, they will not be stuck in their feelings. They will be the pillar and manage their emotions. And if they need to say, I'm right and you're wrong, and they want to defend every fucking buddy else, including their ego, instead of feminine, that's a child. That is not your divine masculine. Divine masculine will defend divine feminine no matter what. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he knows that whatever she's saying is taking him to the depths of fucking hell. He will defend it. Because that's commitment. That's saying, this is my partner. And I'm so sure that this person doesn't speak out of line. I'm so sure that the quality of this person's words, look at that, 444, are true, moving forward, that I will defend anything and everything she has to say. Even if it costs me my friends, my family, whatever, it doesn't matter. And that is when you are very seated in the connectivity to the higher, right? To source, universe, creator, God, spirit, all that is, the angels, and that's when the Wheel of Fortune tips in the favor, okay? That's when the lovers come into play. Yeah. Is when you decide that this is what it is, that I've made my decision. When you're over here like, maybe I want this and maybe I want that, or I'm going to offer a little of this and a little of that to everybody. Well, that's great. To all the hookers that he's been offering fucking giving blow to fuck the hookers, that's from my rent. That's from my rent, bitch. So now you owe me too. Gonna be an ending, but a nice beginning. So as this one thing ends, as you stop accepting fucking pages and you're ready to commit to the actual book, let me know. Because what we don't need, feminine, is what do you call it? Like when people have like zero attention span. No. And if a man needs that much more attention from other men, then he's a fucking faggot. He's gay. And it's okay to be gay. But stop wasting women's time. If you like to suckle on a knuckle, if you like to do that, then go and be gay and be authentically gay in your gayness. Okay? Stick your dick and all the chocolate starfishes if that's what you want. If you like to 69 with a dick in each side, then that's what you like. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's judging you for that whack-ass love. They just say, I want my stability. And you want the D. So that's just how it goes, right? Because a secure masculine will not ever fight the feminine. He will not ever defend another man over the feminine. That's not even a fucking option. Never. Never will anything, anyone, any whatever. In an embodied masculine, never will anybody's voice, opinion, thoughts, or any fucking thing override divine feminine. To override their protection or their defense for divine feminine. As reverse. As reverse. Divine feminine will stick up for divine masculine. If she ain't sticking up for you, you ain't the one. Just like if he ain't choosing you, you ain't the one. It's like, oh, well, she blah, 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 blah. Like, no, bro, she didn't steal my man. That's a little boy. She took my problem. She's sweet. I didn't want to babysit anymore anyways. I need a fucking whole man. I need a whole man. I need a man that is like, oh, the gas isn't working? Let me go fix that for you. Not like, let me wait a week to call somebody to light a pilot so you can have hot water and take a bath, baby. No. You ain't going to change a light bulb. You got to call somebody, bitch. I need a whole man. I need an actual man. If there's a problem, I need a man that's going to take action. It's going to commit to taking action. It's going to walk the fuck away from anything that's bad and walk the fuck back when they're told. If that's what has to happen. That's what devotion and commitment looks like. That's this real person coming in. Okay? For some of you guys, this real person could already be there. You know what I'm saying? And it's how you keep it in the field. And that's why these parasitic entities, these fuck boys, these fuck girls, they want to hold on to it. They want to hold on to you. That's the only way that they can exist. So don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Even if it's just flirting, sexting, whatever it is, don't fucking entertain it, you guys. That could be the end of your world. You'll get some messages, or you're going to stop getting messages from what was important to you in the world. You're going to see some ending, but you're not going to see anything coming back to you. So make sure that if you want this happy ending, if you want to have this whole world, if you want this person to talk to you, right? Then there's going to need to be some fucking reciprocity. You're going to have to go in. You're going to have to offer some love. And how you offer that is by not lying. By getting out of your own mental construct about how you need to look to other people and coming out with the fucking truth. Okay? For many of you guys, this is going to have to be a public apology because they're not going to see you. Or many of you guys may actually be locked up. And for you to achieve or gain that happiness and get out of this tower, you're going to have to defend not yourself, bitch. Not yourself. You're going to have to defend what's really love, the thing that you didn't defend. While you're offering to defend every fucking buddy else, you didn't defend the queen. You left her undefended. So now, bitch, slow roll your ass the fuck out. She can see everything. She's seen that shit and she don't want to see it anymore. It stinks. Sometimes shit stinks and you're like, nah. Someone get a shovel and throw it over the fence. Bury it in the dirt. Just bury it in the backyard, right? Save yourself some money while you're stealing somebody else's, right? Bury them in the backyard. Is that what you did with your supposed daddy? You and your besties? And your supposed mommy? Is that you just love to suck that? You love to suck that elderly pussy? That's your first wife? Oh, your second. Your second? She ain't your mommy? She your wife? That's why she act like that? And you buried her fake ass husband in the backyard? Of your friends? Oh, of the leader of the cult that told you you had options, bitch. We're going to be happy. We're going to be rich. No, you ain't. They may be losing somebody in their family. Somebody in their family is going to die. That's going to be an emotional hit. And that is karma, bitch. For putting out death spells, for siding with this dirty ass Jezebel and trying to prevent this divine union from coming into play to try to fuck with the scores. Now, you out of choices. You ain't got yours. You guys going to be locked away for a real long time for this third party and fake love crimes. Stability. Nah, bitch. I hope you got some agility. We ain't running. So anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off, but that's the end of the message, I guess. Yeah. For some people, they were pretending to love, and the people that were fake loving, fake friends, fake shit, that's all they're getting. That's all they're getting now. That's all they're going to get, because that's what they were giving you, collective. And they're going to see that. They're going to see just what pieces of shit everybody else really is. They're going to say, damn, I thought you were my brother. I thought you were my best friend. I thought you were my partner. But you were so fucking jealous. You were so jealous of my love that you were willing to turn both of us in to save your own ass. Wow. There's a brother for you, bitch. Wheel of Fortune. Do 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 do. You don't get. You don't get. You go to jail and you go to jail and you get death penalty and you get death penalty and you get fucking hung. Because Empress isn't always will be the one. Impress me? Nah. I'm good. Disgusting. You can stay. I'll guarantee you guys that whoever did this, they will never have another day or moment or anything that goes by without thinking about they tried to fucking change Empress's take and like swap. They try to do a destiny swap when all they got to offer is cock. Nice try. Enjoy your life. Bye-bye. Or the end of it. Yep. For some of you guys, it may be long. They're showing me this this scene from the movie, what was that movie called? Ever After. Ever After. It's like the Cinderella story, right? And the stepsisters and the stepmothers, and they're all over there at the end, and they're facing punishment after they had treated her so terribly for so long, taken everything, and she just kept doing whatever. She just kept smiling and kept being happy and doing her things. No matter that they fucking took everything from her. Everything. Her father's house, the wealth, everything. And they spit on her. And they mocked her. And they called her all the stuff. And in the end of the movie, what I'm seeing is when she goes, she gets called out to be brought in front of the queen. And it says, you are in trouble. You are now facing treason. You're facing the highest charges of treason, and we're going to bring you in front of Her Majesty, the Queen. Did you lie to Her Majesty, the Queen? About your other the daughters and da 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 da? And you know what the mother says? Well, Your Honor, one would do anything for the love of their child. And the queen says, no, that's not how it works. Even as the queen, that's love. Now, if by some magical fucking glorious chance you have somebody here that wants to speak on your behalf, but before she says this, the daughter goes up, you see, I never knew. How could you, mother? And they're both fucking trifling ass fools. And the one that they always call fat in the back is like, and they're like, whoa, 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 calm down in court. And they ask the other girl, the other sister, are they always like this? And she's like, oh, they're worse. And they're like, how could you turn on us? And she's like, turn on you? I'm only here for the food, mother, right? Because they made fun of her for being a little bit thicker. And so anyway, as I said, if anybody by any means would like to speak up on behalf of these demons, let's see. And she starts looking around court and they're freaking out and she's panicking like, a lot of people must be out of town this week. Nobody, everybody's just like looking at them like disgusted. So all the energy that they put on breaking down this other woman is now coming back to them like 100-fold. And now they're going to send them to be slaves. They're selling them to become slaves to pay back their debt in America. And they said, can anybody speak up for us? And she comes out, and this is Drew Barrymore. So the story is ever after. And this is Drew Barrymore. And she walks in and everybody fucking bows because now she's the queen. Her sister was trying to take her place. Imagine that. So now she's the queen. And the prince or king, whatever, goes, oh, whatever, to the girl. I don't believe I've introduced you. I don't believe you've ever met my wife, because they try to treat her as if she wasn't a sister. She was just a fucking servant or a maid. Same like my family. So crazy. They used to call me Cinderella, all my friends, because my mom would never let me go do anything because I was a little bitch. Not anymore. That's why I ain't leaving my house, or I ain't giving up anything else any fucking more. Actually, y'all gonna give up your shit. Cha-ching. For all the times you stole parts from my car, you stole my shit. For the stuff that I sent, that you got that UPS package, or you been reproducing my shit, oh, that's gonna fucking cost you, bitch. My brother's dumb fucking cunt wife. How you doing? How's your health? How's your life? I suggest you stop with your dumb kitchen spell shit from your tranny friend witch, because it might cost you your kids. And I'm not putting out this. It's what comes back, because it's black magic. And it doesn't end with a happy ending. It ends tragic. So I hope you die instead of my nieces. Just saying. They don't deserve. But you probably did that. You probably put your shit on your kids or other people. So your husband or your children, whoever's, your animals, whatever, probably dying and getting sick. Many of them. But I hope you go. The world will be a better place without people like you. Dark ass, demon ass cunts. Don't need to be siphoning anything. Imagine you're using your children. You're using your children for fucking black magic and sex rituals. Are you selling your children too? You selling your children like to Children, pornograph? Is this part of the dark web shit? This is sick, you guys. This is sick. This is sick. So anyways, I'm going to tell my brother, divorce that bitch. But actually, this goes even deeper than her. Because this is something they put on since birth. But they brought her in to teach her. So, and that's what happens. People can become so jealous that they'll literally try to take everything from you in your life. And that's what happens. Is at the end of the movie, Drew Barrymore says, I will speak up on her behalf of this wretched stepmother. After all, she is my stepmother. And she steps out. Oh, she said, oh, thank you, you're going to save her. Blah, blah. She said, oh, no. All that I ask, Your Highness, all that I ask, Your Highness, is that you treat them with the same courtesy and decency that they've showed me all these years. That's all. Bitch. What about that kitchen witch? So anyways, while you sitting in my house, while your car was bought with my house's money, and you out there getting your fake marriages and all your dumb shit, bitches, that's all mine. You owe me plus interest. And the time. And the mental. I'm gonna cash in. While you're doing 30 to life, I'm gonna be finally living nice. You know why I did my hair this color? Because I see love. Want to call me the Ice Queen? Well, I see love. That's Captain, because I'm the one that makes it happen. Look at that at 22. And I don't give a fuck. I'll put your family on the street. I'll give you the boot because that's what you did to me. It's called reciprocity. Would you like a drink? Oh, nah, I ain't gonna offer you because you're already extinct. Stanky ass bitch. You thought you could see, but you ain't a witch. Jealousy is where your flow back to. Your energy is through. You're done. You ain't re-signing the contract. Retracted. Lovers will connect regardless. And everything will be returned, plus interest. Even if that means you on your knees fucking scrubbing. Doesn't matter how you see yourself. Again, the lovers, you can't stop what is futurely divine. You may have tried to take their wish fulfillment. You may have taken their money. You may have taken their emotion. You may have mentally, physically, psychotically, emotionally, and even paid their ex-partner and a hitman, multiple, to take their life. Look at that. What you weren't expecting isn't to stand up like the motherfucking empress and say, this isn't even a fight. You already lost. It's over. Bye-bye. Third party? No, bitch. I'm good. I don't need Bacardi. You ghetto. You about to live in the hood. Because I ain't alone. I'm protected by Source. I may be here single, but at least I ain't being ridden like a horse. Selling pussy for money. Souls for vanity. That's gonna cost you. What's that game? Cards Against Humanity. So anyways, guys, love you. Smoochy boochies, and I hope you have a good night. Oh yeah, VIP party. Let's ride. I'm gonna send my boys to get a better look inside. Let's go. Smoochy boochies. Should have sent the champagne and satisfied the coochie. But you know, games, just like chess, checkmate and it's over. But I digress. I bless you and wish you well. I send you all of the love and whatever familiar hell you've decided was better. So to all of the people out there that are staying stuck in their cycles, fuck you, enjoy that. To all the people that are actually doing work, moving forward, breaking generational curses, and doing what it takes, I'm proud of you. Keep it going, keep it moving, keep on trucking. Watch out for the demonic entities. Now remember, they're parasitic, so that also includes things that we are addicted to, like sugar and other things like this. Sex, sugar, anything that we feel like, I need it, that you're fiending for it. Nope. So that's what the parasites do. They eat and eat and eat until you're fucking, they're starving you to death and you'll die. So remember that. Takers have no limits. Parasitic and venomous. Watch out, guys. Anyways, I send you guys my love, and let's see. Look at that, 314. Look at that pie. Ooh, psychotherapy. Here we go. These people are gonna try to get out on good behavior, but it's not gonna be. We ain't gonna cave in. We're gonna take care of the parasitic. We're gonna get rid of. We're gonna clean. Keep it classy. Keep it clean. If you know what I mean. All right, guys. Why I need to rhyme, I don't know. Maybe a guide is coming through that is more rhymey. Sometimes I have a couple really, really rhymey ones, and this is the expression. So as you may or may not know, as a psychic intuitive and channeler, especially with dealing with the mediumship, like the past people, a lot of them are past, not just family members, but healers, musicians, and artists, and things like this. So as they come in and as they're sharing messages to whoever they need to go to, sometimes they get a little more mouthy, a little more whatever, because they're enjoying that I allow them to come through to express in physical, in the form, right? And so they get excited about that. But yeah, so it's so interesting. When I channel and I write also, like all of the writing, like the way that the text looks is all completely different too, when it's being channeled from different artists and poets and different things like this. It's really cool. Anyways, guys, I send you all kinds of love, and remember to tap your spiritual gift that the divine is here to lift the load off of you. We're almost there. Just keep on pushing, and don't over push yourself, you know. And yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, and you will eventually get to where you need to go. You'll get the signs to be led there, okay? One step at a time. Good night. It is, like I said, it is 314. It's the afternoon here. I live in Indonesia. So, infinite blessings, love, and light. Ciao from y'all. Zoe out.